Morning. Morning, everybody. Thought I was going to be late then. So how are we all? Are we good? Beautiful day again. Absolutely gorgeous day. Morning, Stuart. Morning, Pat. How are we both? Are we good? It's a beautiful day again. It's a nice, gentle yoga. Just to wake up the joints this morning. Morning, Chris. How are you? Hope you're well. So, I was going to take it outside, but I've kind of learned that the bins haven't been round. Wednesday's not a good day for going out. Oh, I'm glad you're both good. Hey, morning, Jane. How are you? So, I'm indoors today, so it'll be way too noisy when the bin men arrive. Plus, suffering with hay fever slightly, so I'm indoors. Hope you're out in the sunshine or gonna enjoy the sunshine later. So, hope you're okay. Hope you're all good. Morning, Pam. Stockton brick time there, eh? Only just beat you to it. So, hope you're all well. Hope you're all good. It's a nice, gentle class. So, starting in a seated position. So, whenever you're ready, come into your favourite sitting position. You'll need your normal kit around you. So gentle Wednesday morning, normally at Y Road, just across from where I am. So normally in there this morning, so a nice little group in there, mixed ability. So nice gentle class today. Just opening up the joints and getting you ready for the day ahead. So whether you're gardening, barbecuing, baking, whatever you're doing, hopefully we can loosen up the joints to help you get there. So I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling positive today. So just getting into your comfortable sitting position. So again, I'm on my little cushion, as always. Just opening up in easy cross-legged. So easy cross-legged, you don't have to be kind of uncomfortable. You can take your legs out into an easy cross. You can put your cushions underneath your knees to help you just open the legs out. I take kind of more of a chopsticks approach, so one shin's in front of the other shin, just because that feels more comfortable for me. I've got slightly dodgy knees. So sitting up nice and tall. So make sure ears are over the shoulders, shoulders over the hips. Spine's nice and long, but not kind of rigid. Just gently roll the shoulders back down away from the ears. We can rest the hands onto your knees for now. And then we can come to settle. So we can take 2 or 3 cleansing breaths, just helping the body settle in and settle down. So we can inhale in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. If you're congested and suffering with your hay fever like I am right now, then just use the mouth. Do what feels right for you. So just starting to connect with your breath. Connect into your deeper self. So just giving yourself permission in these cleansing moments to be fully present in this space. To be here, no distractions. Just turning your gaze to look inward. And just starting to focus on your physical body, so just scanning the body from the tips of the toes to the crown of the head. And just noticing how we feel. So no right or wrong way of feeling. Just noticing how you feel today. Maybe you've got some physical niggles if you've been doing something different, like plenty of gardening or decorating or whatever it is you're doing, just notice how you feel. Maybe there's a tightness in the normal spots, so maybe the shoulders are tight, so kind of relax the shoulders down. Maybe if you're a little bit anxious, maybe you've got that little knot in the pit of your stomach. We did a nice fire practice last night to release that, so maybe take a look at that later. And just beginning to let your energy settle. Beginning to connect with that breath as we sit. So on the inhale, we can feel that energy rise from your very base, from the earth, all the way up through the spine, up through the crown of the head. On the exhale, feel that energy fall again. It's like a little cascade all the way down the spine and into the earth. Just resting in yourself. Just starting to look in a little deeper. So begin to notice how you feel emotionally. Do you feel quite calm? Like a still lake? Or are there little ripples on that lake? Or maybe even waves? Notice how you feel emotionally. Are you calm, or are you a little agitated, or somewhere in between? Maybe we can visualize a nice calm lake somewhere up in the mountains. Blue sky, sun shining, but you're comforted in the shade. Perfect temperature, perfect conditions. Just watching the ripples of your breath, watching the ripples of your mind, staring out into your lake. Maybe listening to the sound of the birds. Be visualizing the trees all around in that calming green. Blue sky, blue lake. Maybe even feel the breeze on your skin. Just resting in the flow of your breath. Just feeling that calming effect of your gaze, of your breath. Maybe even listening to the sound of your breath now. So moving into Ujjayi breath. So Ujjayi breath, breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the nose. Listening to the sounds of your breath. And keeping this Ujjayi breath, this calming breath. If it suits you, then keeping it all the way through today's class. Just listening to the rhythmic sounds of your own breath as it resonates in the soft palate. And we can take your left hand to rest onto the heart, right hand to rest onto the top. Just connecting with the energy of the heart, the Anahata chakra. Just feeling gratitude, feeling love. So bringing to mind 3 things that you feel grateful for today. mind to set a positive intention for the rest of the day. So we can use just for today, I will be gentle with myself. Just repeat that intention 3 times in your mind. Allow that intention to filter through the body as we rest in this calming visualization, just sitting by the lake. And then we can release and bring to mind somebody that you feel needs a little extra boost, a little extra energy, maybe needs holding up at this time. So think of somebody that needs your love, needs your help, needs a hug, whatever it is, whatever you want to send out, and dedicate your practice to them this morning. So think it, feel it, transform that energy, send out that message to that person. And then bring the palms together in front of the heart. Move the palms up to the mouth, open out the palms. We can inhale in through the nose and exhale, blow. So sending that message out into the elements, into that energy that binds us all, that connects us all. The light in me shining brightly in you and each and every one of us. Everybody connected, everybody together. And then we can release the hands, we can lie down onto your back so we can get ready to move. So just coming down onto your back. Once you're down, you can bring the knees into the chest. Take a little hug, take a little rock. Just softening off your lower back. And then we can slide the legs out. Sliding the legs out along the mat, and we can take 3 whole body stretches. So we can inhale the arms up. Reach out to the fingers, point the toes, take a yawn, take a big stretch. And exhale, relax down. Inhale, whole body stretch. Exhale, relax down. Once more, inhale, whole body stretch. And exhale, relax down. Bring the knees into the chest. Take a little hug, take a little rock once more. And then keeping one hand on one knee, one hand on the other, we can take hip circles. So 6 rotations one way, 6 rotations the other, just visualizing the hips, feeling the hips soften as we start to move. So 6 rotations one way, 6 rotations the other. Notice how the body feels tight when you first start to move. And then as you move through the rotations, it just starts to soften and yield. And then you can bring your feet to the floor once more. And then when you're ready, we can open out the feet. So we can take 1 foot one side of the mat, 1 foot the other. Take the hands out to the sides, palms facing down. Going to take a little twist. So we can inhale. And as you exhale, take both knees over to the right. Your head can go gently to the left. You can inhale, draw everything back to centre, and exhale, opposite side. So just going with the flow of your breath. Maybe you can stay in your head by the lake. Or maybe you can just follow your breath. So just going with the flow. From one side to the other, just opening up the side body, opening up the hip, opening up the inner thigh. And then next time you take both knees over to the right, we can keep the knees on the right, take the head to the left. And if it feels good for you, we can take 6 breaths. Just allowing the side of the body to open a little bit more. So feeling the intercostal muscles of the ribs expand and contract as you breathe. When you take in your 6 breaths, bring everything back to center. Inhale once more and then exhale over to the opposite side. So knees going over to your left, head gently turning over to the right, and resting in your breath. Just feeling that side body begin to stretch. When you've taken your 6 breaths, put a little weight in the hands, bring everything back to the center. And then we can draw the knees in once more, take a little hug, take a little rock. And then we can come back to stillness. And we can super glue the knees together. So keep the knees together as we take hip circles this time. So 6 rotations one way, 6 rotations the other. So just opening up your lower back, but also getting a massage into the abdomen, so we're cleansing and clearing toxins from the abdomen, lower intestines, starting to move that stagnant, stuck energy out of the body with your breath. And then we can bring the feet to the floor. And then we can get into the hips. So we're going to take a figure 4 stretch, and then we're going to take a figure 4 twist. So a figure 4 stretch, if you bring your ankles together, knees together, and take your right ankle across your left knee. If that's enough for you, if you've got any knee issues, stay there. Otherwise, we can lift up this left thigh, take the right hand through the gap of the legs, left hand around the side, interlock your fingers and draw this thigh in. You could also use a strap if you can't interlock your fingers. So the more you draw this left thigh in, then the more you get the stretch on the outer right hip. Might as well take ankle circles. Don't want to lose an opportunity, so 4 rotations one way, and then 4 rotations the other. And then we can release this leg, bring the foot down, but keep the cross of the legs. So we're going to take a twist, we're going to take our hands out to the sides and take a twist through the hips so that the sole of the foot goes down to the floor. If you can't make it, or you haven't done this twist before, then grab a cushion or your block and put your block or cushion under where that foot is going to rest. So you're bringing the floor up towards the foot. So take the hands out to the side, engage the core. We can inhale, and as you exhale, take the twist so that the sole of the right foot either goes to your block or your cushion, or it goes all the way to the floor. And then we can breathe. So taking 6 breaths, you can take your head in the opposite way, away from your foot. So you can't see it, but it's just caught my eye that there's a love heart shining in the sunlight on my ceiling. So I just had to take a picture of it because it's really cool. I've got a little sunshine heart on my ceiling. Small things. Okay, when you've taken your 6 breaths, press down into the hands, engage the core, and inhale, draw everything back to the centre. And then we can uncross the legs, and we can swap the cross of the legs. So your left ankle goes across your right knee. Obviously the dog's just been trodden on, so sorry about that, guys. So left ankle across right knee. So you're going to take a figure 4 stretch. So if you've got any knee issues, then stay there. Otherwise you can lift up your right thigh, take your left arm through the gap of the legs, right arm around the side, and draw this thigh in. And we can take ankle circles once more. So 4 rotations one way, 4 rotations the other. And then we can release that side, slowly allow that leg to come to the floor. And then we can take that twist again. So move your cushion or your block over to the other side so it's underneath where your foot's going to land. Take the hands out to the side, engage the core. We can inhale, and as you exhale, take the twist through the hips so that the sole of the left foot goes down to the floor now. And then your head can gently turn to your left. And then we can take 6 breaths. So just feeling that twist all the way down the side body, into the hip, into the QL muscle. Excuse me, hay fever. When you've taken your 6 breaths, put a little weight into the hands and then inhale, draw everything back to the centre. You can uncross the legs. And then when you can take both legs out along the mat, give your feet a little weight. And then from there, keep your left leg out, draw the left toes into the shin, press the left heel into the floor. Draw the right knee in, take the hands just below the right knee. Draw this right knee in, so it's a deep squeeze for the abdomen. You can either stay here and breathe and take 3 breaths, or we can use the core strength. We can engage the core and inhale. Use the core strength to curl the head and shoulders up, and then relax down. So your choice, whichever you want to do. But make sure we're squeezing this right thigh in, so you can feel the compression on the abdomen. So gently stimulating the abdomen. And then we can release that side and swap sides. So right leg goes out, right toes draw in. Draw your left knee in, take the hands around just below the knee, and then draw this thigh in. And then we can inhale, gently curl up if you're curling up. We can just take 3 breaths and relax. And use the core strength, don't strain through the head or the neck. And then we can release, give your feet a little wave. Take a nice long stretch, so take the arms up and over. Maybe take 3 breaths, take a yawn, whatever you need to do. And then exhale, bring the arms down. And then get into work into the legs. So bend the knees, bring the feet towards the bum. Bring the right knee in towards the chest, wrap the belt around the widest part of your right foot. Working to extend that leg into the air, feeling into the back of the knee. So no pain, no strain. If you're happy there, you can stay there. Maybe flatten out the sole of the foot and get a little stretch that way. Or We can use the belt to draw the toes towards the top of the head. So you still don't want any discomfort in the back of the knee. You're looking for the stretch to be in the body of the hamstring. So if you've got any discomfort, soften the stretch. Take the stretch back a little. And then follow your breath. Ujjayi breath. Or take your mind back to sit by your lake, watching the ripples of the lake. On the exhale, relax that stretch, bring the leg back to the centre, swap both parts of the belt over into the left hand. Right thumb goes into the right hip crease. We can inhale, and as you exhale, take this right leg across to the left. So finding that stretch in the outer thigh. And again, just settling into your breath. Take your mind back to sit by your lake. The inhale, we can draw that leg back to the centre. We can swap both parts of the belt over into the right hand. Left hand rests onto the left hip. We can inhale. And as you exhale, just allow this right leg to go out to the right. So you're looking for the stretch on the inner thigh. Looking for the back of the pelvis to be nicely balanced. This left hip is tacking down into the mat. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. Focus on your breath. Maybe take your mind back to that lake. And we can inhale, draw that leg back to the centre. You can move into your half happy baby, so start to bend your right knee. If you can't reach the outside of the foot, then just take a higher grip on the belt. If we can reach the foot, then great. Relax the shoulder, sole of the foot up to the sky. Relax the jaw, and just follow the breath. So as we breathe, got a deep compression of the hip into the abdomen. So really good cleansing posture. Just allowing the breath to do all the work. On the next inhale, we can release that leg, take the leg into the air, take the hand behind the leg, keep the leg nice and still as we take ankle circles, 4 rotations one way, 4 rotations the other. And then we can release that side and swap sides. So bring that left knee in towards the chest. Sorry, got an itchy eye. And left knee in towards the chest. Wrap the belt around the widest part of your left foot. So feel into the back of the knee, no pain, no strain. Relax the shoulders. If you're happy where you are, stay there. If you want to deepen that stretch, use the belt to draw the toes towards the top of the head. Breathe. Feel the stretch in the hamstring. Notice how the breath works to soften that stretch. Yielding, surrendering to the breath. The inhale, bring that leg back to the centre. Swap both parts of the belt over into the right hand. Left thumb goes into the left hip crease. We can inhale. And as you exhale, take this left leg across to the right, 30 degrees. Breathe. Finding that stretch in the outer thigh. And the inhale, draw that leg back to the centre, swap the belt over into your left hand. Right hand rests onto the right hip. We can inhale. And as you exhale, take this left leg out to the left. So feeling the stretch on the inner thigh. Just check in with the back of the pelvis. So make sure this right hip is tucking down into the mat. Really easy to kind of get carried away with wanting to get this foot towards the floor. But keep the pelvis nice and square, and that way we can isolate the stretch on the inner thigh. Inhale, we can draw that leg back to the centre. We can move into half happy baby. So again, if you can't take hold of the outside of the foot, take hold of the strap. And then sole of the foot up to the sky. Just encouraging that knee to come a little closer to the floor. So we've got a real deep squeeze in that descending colon now. So again, allowing the breath to do the work. Cleansing and clearing the toxins. Relax the shoulder, relax the jaw. Allow your mind to follow your breath, or maybe, like me, you're still at the lake. Blue sky, green trees, deep blue lake. On the inhale, we can release that leg, take the leg into the air, take the hand behind the thigh. And we can take ankle circles. 4 rotations one way, 4 rotations the other. And then we can release. We can take the legs out, we can give the legs a little weight. And then we can get ready for full happy baby. So either bring the knees into the chest, take the hands through the gap, take hold of the feet, or bring the knees into the chest, throw the belt around the feet, and then take the feet into the air, Open out the feet so they're just a little bit wider than the shoulders, and then bend the knees, draw the knees down towards the mat. So whichever way we're doing it, with the belt or without the belt, same thing. So we can just take a gentle rock. So deep squeeze of the abdomen with the thighs. Diaphragm just helping massage the whole of the internal organs. And a gentle rock, just massaging the back, energetically back of the kidney meridians. So again, all about cleansing and clearing. So make sure you drink plenty of water today. Just flush out those toxins. And then we can come back to the centre. We can release the legs, take both legs out along the mat. And we can take 3 whole body stretches. So we can inhale the arms up. Exhale the arms down. Woo. Inhale the arms up. Oh, that feels good. Exhale the arms down. Once more. Inhale, arms up. And then exhale, relax. And then from there, you can bring the knees into the chest, and we can come up to a sitting position when you're ready. Take your time, come up any way that you want to. And just moving your stuff to the side. Take a little drink. And then when you're ready, get comfortable in your sitting position. So either easy cross leg, or you can take your legs out in front. If you've got anything going on in your lower back, take your cushion, slide it underneath the back of your knees. And then we can sit up nice and tall, take the shoulders back and down. And then we can just start with a little stretch of the neck. So we can take the hands onto the knees, and we can just make sure the spine's nice and long. And we can inhale, and as you exhale, just gently going to take this right ear just over towards your right shoulder, but you're not looking to connect your ear to your shoulder. Focus on the opposite side, so focus on the left side of the neck, and you're looking for the very first signs of that stretch. So we're being really gentle. When you get that stretch, just breathe into it. Then on the inhale, we can bring that head back to the centre. On the exhale, opposite side, so taking your left ear towards your left shoulder, but really your focus is the right side of the neck and just finding that stretch. Very first signs of that stretch in the right side of the neck, and breathe. Then inhale, come back to centre. And then I'm going to bring the chin to the chest, so we stretch out the back of the neck. So we can inhale, and on the exhale, just dip your chin down towards the floor until you can gently feel this back of the neck stretch. So we're not forcing the chin to the chest in any way. We're just allowing the weight of the head to stretch the back of the neck really gently. Breathe. On the inhale, bring the head back up. And then we can gently look up towards the sky. So what I don't want is for you to tip the whole of the head back and all the weight goes into the back of the neck. Again, focus on the front of the neck. So as we gently lift the chin to the sky, you should really quickly be able to feel the stretch on the front of the neck. We're just going to stay here and breathe. And then exhale, bring the chin back level. And then we can take a little roll. So we can take, chin goes down, gently rolls to the right. Gently looks up, rolls to the left. and comes back down. So we're going to take 3, really nice and gently and slowly, so don't wing your head around. Don't tip all of your weight of your head back. Now when you come back to the centre, we can go the opposite way. Really nice and slowly, gently. So just taking 3 little circles, slowly, gently. Last time around. Just opening up the head, opening up the neck, come back to the centre. Inhale, let go. From there we can start to move the shoulders. So we can take the hands onto the shoulders and we can take shoulder rolls. So we can come forwards first. So take the elbows back and then bring them together in the centre so that the shoulder blades get a really good stretch. So you're going to take 6 rotations one way. And then we're going to go back the other way for 6. My shoulders are so noisy when we go back this way. Too many years of piecework. And then bring the hands down. So then we can take the hands up. So turn the palms out. You can inhale, reach up. And exhale down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down. Feel the shoulders start to loosen. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down. Inhale, reach up one more time. Exhale down. And then this time we're going to engage the core. Inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, we're going to turn round to the right. So you're taking it into a little twist. So right hand goes behind. Left hand comes across the leg. And then follow that breath once more. So from your very seat into the earth. We're inhaling, drawing that strength up through the spine, all the way up, through that heart space and out through the crown of the head. On the exhale, allow that energy to cascade all the way down the spine, revitalizing, re-energizing. Just follow the flow of your breath. Ujjayi breath if you can. Victorious breath. Should sound like a not so exaggerated Darth Vader. Again, just really subtle, but an audible sound. On your next inhale, we can take the hands into the air, travel through the centre, and on the exhale, coming over to the opposite side. So left hand goes across, right palm goes out now. Breathing in the twist. On the exhale, take the hands up into the air again. I'll bring the hands down to the heart. From there, coming forwards onto your hands and knees and moving into your cat and cow. So hands are underneath the shoulders. Knees are underneath the hips. Slide the shoulder blades back and down. So we can inhale. And then as you exhale, bring your forehead and pelvis towards each other. So we're arching like a cat. And inhale, lift the head, tip the pelvis, so now you're moving into cow. Your speed, your rhythm. Just feeling the energy flowing through the spine from the tip of the tailbone to the crown of the head. Let's try and get that fluid motion. No real effort required, just flowing from one to the other. exhale, you can take your bum back over your feet into your child's pose. If you've got heart disease, glaucoma, blood pressure, then rest your head onto your fists. Breathing into the back of the body now, expanding the back of the rib cage. And then from there we can add a little twist. So you can add your threading the needle, or you can go for balancing cat if you know what you're doing. So we're going 6 on each side. So threading the needle, we can engage the core, we can take this right hand, we can inhale, start to open out to the sky, and then exhale back down and through. So 6, whenever you're ready, inhaling that right hand up, and exhaling back down and through. Inhaling, open out. So your twists coming from your belly button through to your chest. Back of the pelvis nice and stable. So opening out the front of the body as you reach up. And exhale, opening out the back of the body as you come through. And then swapping sides whenever you're ready. So opening up the left side of the body, taking the hand out to the side and then coming through. So 6 on each side. And then taking a rest in your child's pose once that's complete. Breathing into the back of the rib cage once more, softening through the shoulders. Just resting in the flow of your breath. And then from there, flowing up and down into your down dog. If you've got any wrist issues, shoulder issues or heart disease, then we can take your down dog at the wall like we normally do. So hands on the wall, arms parallel to the floor. Step your feet back. Inhale, lift the heart, and then exhale, take the head through the arms. Otherwise, we can come forwards, put a little weight into the fingers, stick the tailbone onto the sky and bring the feet towards the floor. It's a nice stretch, and then we can exhale, flow back down. If this doesn't feel great for you and you want to stay up there and work your static down dog, you can do what feels right for you. But when you're flowing from one to the other, if it feels like a lot of effort and it feels too much, then take a rest whenever you need to. So just flowing from one to the other. And then exhale, come all the way back down. Rest in your child's pose. And then from your child's pose, you can either come up into down dog and step your right foot through, or you can come onto your hands and knees, step that right foot through, manhandle the foot to where it needs to be. So whichever version you're doing, we're all meeting with that right foot in between the hands. Something under the back knee if you need it. Spread out the toes on the front foot so we've got a good solid grip. Make sure your foot and your knee are running on train tracks. We can engage the core, we can hover the fingers, press into that front foot, bring up the upper body. We can add a little back bend if we want to, so we can take heart forwards, arms back, gently look up, breathe, smile. And then on the exhale we can bring the hands down. We can interlock the fingers behind and draw the shoulder blades back and down, so humble warrior. So we can inhale, lift the heart, we can exhale, fold forwards and just rest the ribs onto the thigh, and that can be enough. If you know what you're doing, you want to go further, slide down on the inside of the knee, taking the head to the floor. Breathe. Smile. Breathe some more. And on your inhale, press it into that front foot. Bring the upper body up, burst the hands open, take the hands into the air, palms together, exhale, hands down. We can take a twist. So we can inhale, lift the heart, exhale, take the twist, so that your left elbow is going across your right thigh, right elbow up to the sky. We can increase that pressure in the twist if you want to by pressing down top hand into lower hand. This gets a deeper twist through the shoulders. We can breathe, we can smile. On the inhale, press into that front foot, come back to the centre, burst the hands open. Hands either side of the foot, straighten the back leg, swap legs, whichever way you came in, you're going to swap legs. So left leg coming in, inhale, left leg back and straight, exhale, step it through. Gently drop the back knee, spread out the toes on that front foot. Engage the core, hover the fingers, inhale, bring the upper body up. Add a little back bend if you want to. And then exhale, come back to the centre, lower the arms. Take the hands behind, interlock the fingers, draw the shoulder blades back and down. So inhale, lengthen the spine, exhale, fold forwards. Taking the ribs to the thigh, and we can rest there. Or if you're used to this, then you can slide on the inside of the leg. Breathe. Smile. Keep breathing. On the inhale, press into that front foot, bring the upper body up. Burst the hands open, take the hands into the air. Bring the palms together, exhale, hands down to the heart. Inhale, lengthen the spine, exhale, take the twist so that your right elbow is going across the thigh, left elbow up to the sky. We can deepen that twist if we want to by pressing top hand into lower hand. Breathe. Keep breathing. On the inhale, press into that front foot, come back to the centre. Burst the hands open, hands either side of the foot. And then you can drag that front foot back, or you can straighten out the back leg, drag it back. And then we can all come into child's pose once more. So supporting that head if we've got any conditions. Keeping the head level with the heart. Breathing gently into the back of the ribs, expanding the back of the ribs. And then when you're ready, we can start to come up to a standing position. So you can start to walk your hands back. We can straighten out the legs. We can exhale the head in towards the shins. We can press down into the feet and inhale. Come all the way back up to the top. Palms together. Exhale down. Well done. Take a little drink if you need one. It's quite warm out there right now. so from there we can work into our balance again. So we can work it into our straight leg balance first. So when you're ready, make sure you're standing by the wall. If you're feeling a little wobbly today, the belt goes around the right foot, belt in the right hand. Stand close to the wall in case you need it. Root down through this left foot, lift the toes, spread the toes, stand up nice and tall, shoulders back and down. You can inhale, lift that right leg to where you feel comfortable. And take the hands out. Brilliant. And then we can take the leg out. Superb. Nicely balanced. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw, focus on something that's not going to move. Breathe. Smile. Keep breathing. Keep smiling. Don't get frustrated. It's all good. Slowly bring that leg back to the centre. And exhale gracefully back down. Well done. Give your legs a little kick. Take a little walk. And then we can swap sides. So we can root down through the right foot. The belt goes around the left foot. Root down through the right foot. Lift the toes, spread the toes. Make that little gripping motion. Stand up nice and tall. Look at something that's not going to move. When you feel ready, inhale. We can lift this left leg. Push down through the side. Push down through the right leg. Lift through the heart. Take the right hand out. When you're comfortable, take your left leg out. Breathe. Keep breathing. And then gracefully bring that leg back to the centre, bring it down. Give your legs a little kick. And then we can move into your tree. So we can root down through this left foot, lift the toes, spread the toes. Open out the right side of the body. Stand up nice and tall, shoulders back and down. Look at something that's not going to move. When you're ready, you can start to pick your leg up if you want to. You don't have to. You can keep your toes connected to the floor. Just make sure that the hips are going central, the knees going out to the side. Keep connected into your standing foot into the earth. Keep the heart lifted, keep the crown lifted, so we're connected earth to heavens. Heart shining bright in the middle. And on the next exhale, bring the hands to the heart. And we can step down. Give your legs a little kick. And we can swap sides. So make sure you've turned around so you've got your hand on the wall. Root down through that right foot. Look at something that's not going to move. Start to open out your left side. Hips going forward, left leg starting to move out. Then start to lift this leg. So left leg coming to nestle into your favourite spot. Keep your eyes on something that's not going to move. Don't do like I just did and watch the guy next door clean his windows. Not a good idea. Focus. Steady breath. Feel strongly connected into your standing foot. Planted, rooted into the earth. So rooting to rise. So feel the strength in the foot, but feel the lift in the heart, feel the lift in the crown. Strong, steady, focused. No matter how strong the wind may blow, this tree will never topple. Bring the hands to the heart. Gracefully step down, give your legs a little kick. And then we can take a little eagle pose. So eagle pose is a little cross leg. Yeah. So simplest way of doing eagle is we're standing on the left foot. We could just take the right foot to go easily across that leg. So you're actually standing in a balance. So you've got one foot on top of the other. Hands can go out at the side. So that's stage one. Stage two is to take your leg out and take a little cross. So you're crossing your upper legs. Take the hands out. So it's just messing with your balance. So just putting you kind of feeling like you're on a ski lift slightly. So try and square everything up. Breathe. Again, same principle as your tree. So you know how strong you just felt in your tree. Push down through that standing foot, lift the heart. Woo! And then exhale, uncross the leg, hand to the heart. Woo! Give your legs a little kick. And then we can reach down through that right foot, so we can swap sides. So stage one, just take one foot on top of the other. If you're feeling a little wobbly, take the hands out. Make sure you're standing by the wall. Otherwise, you can take this leg out and you can take a cross of the leg, so you're squeezing the upper legs together and take the hands out. So pressing down into that standing foot will lift the heart. Super job. Well done, guys. And then we can bring the hands to the heart, uncross the legs, step down. And then we can bring our little friend, the block, in. So if you don't like using the block, you can just repeat that on the floor. Or you can bring the block into it. Make sure you're standing by the wall if you're wobbly. So left foot's going onto the block, make sure the foot is perfectly balanced front to back, side to side. And then we can stand on your block. So stage one was just taking one foot on top of the other, take the hands out to the side. Or stage two, take the leg out, woo, take a little cross, square everything back up, there we go. Brilliant. I wish you could see me, there we go. So eagle legs, breathe. Smile. Keep breathing. Keep smiling. If you know how to put your eagle in the nest, you can take your bum back and sit down into a little squat. Breathe. Make sure that knee stays over your ankle. Breathe. And bring the hands to the heart. Slowly inhale. Straighten out that leg. Exhale, step down off the block. Okay, good news is, got one last leg. So turn yourself around if you know you're a little wobbly. Put your right foot onto the block, make sure it's centered front to back, side to side. And then step up onto the block. So stage one, you can just take one foot on top of the other. And we can stay there. Stage two, take the leg around, whoop, square everything up, and you can sit down into a little bit of a squat if you want to. So you're putting the eagle into the nest. Breathe, smile, focus. So if we're in a squat, that knee needs to be over the ankle and not shooting forward of it. So drag the bum back so you're sitting on a chair. Breathe. Smile. We're nearly there. Keep smiling. Fantastic, almost there. Bring the hands to the heart. Slowly press down into that standing leg and straighten up. Well done. Uncross the legs, step down. Whoa! Massive release for the legs. Give the legs a little kick. And then with your newfound strength in your legs, take your feet out nice and wide. Right foot goes straight, left foot turns in. Sit into that front knee, knee over ankle. Nice strong back leg, back foot turning in slightly. Rotate your shoulders so they're in line with the long edge of the mat. Inhale the arms up, shoulders back and down. Look down to that front middle finger. Steady gaze, steady breath, steady smile. Breathe. Remember, if it gets too much in the shoulders, we can take the hands to the hips. Breathe. And then we can turn that front palm up to the sky. We can inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. And exhale over into side angle. Keep the shoulders rolling open as we move from one to the other. So inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Your speed, your rhythm. Go with the flow. Almost there. Next time you come out of reverse warrior, coming back out into Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Stay there for a moment. And then inhale, straighten out that front leg. Exhale, lower the arms. Twist the feet opposite way. So sit into that front knee, knee over ankle. Back leg turned in slightly. Back leg nice and strong. Rotate your shoulders so they're in line with the long edge of the mat. Inhale the arms up. Shoulders back and down. Look down to that front middle finger. Turn the front palm up to the sky. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Exhale over into side angle. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior. Exhale over into side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Coming out into Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Stay there for a moment. Breathe. And inhale, straighten out that front leg. Exhale, lower the arms. Twist the feet around. And then heel toe back in. Woo! Give your legs a little kick. Well done. Come down onto your mat. Take a little drink. And then when you're ready, take it to lie down onto your back. Bring the knees into the chest, take a little hug, take a little rock. And then walk your shoulders in underneath you, palms facing up. Bring the feet towards the bum, open out the feet so the feet are hip distance. And then we can press down into the feet and we can lift the hips up towards the ceiling, vertebrae by vertebrae. And we can exhale, flow down. So moving in and out of bridge. Try and work mindfully, with ease. So just peeling that spine up away from the mat, vertebrae by vertebrae. And feel each block of the spine get replaced down onto the mat. Just working mindfully, feeling the pose. And then the next time you come all the way down, we can bring the knees into the chest. We can take a little hug, take a little rock. softening off the lower back. And then we can keep one hand on one knee, one hand on the other, and we can take hip circles. So 6 rotations one way. And 6 rotations the other way. And then bring in the feet to the floor. Open out the feet, 1 foot one side of the mat, 1 foot the other. Take the hands out to the sides, palms facing down. Engage the core. We can inhale. And as you exhale, take both knees over to the right. Your head can go gently to the left. And we can inhale, draw everything back to centre, and exhale, opposite side. Just go in with the flow. Your speed, your rhythm. And next time you come back to the centre, hug the knees into the chest. Take a little hug, take a little rock. And then we can bring the feet to the floor, ankles together, knees together. We can take right ankle across left knee. If that's enough for you, then stay there. If you want to deepen that stretch, lift up that left thigh, draw the thigh in. And we can take ankle circles, 4 rotations one way, 4 rotations the other. And then we can release that side and swap sides. So left ankle goes across right knee. If that's enough for you, stay there. Otherwise, lift up that right thigh, draw the thigh in. And we can take ankle circles, 4 rotations one way, 4 rotations the other way. And then we can release that side. We can take both legs out along the mat, and we can take 3 whole body stretches. So inhale, the arms up, reaching out, the fingers pointing the toes, taking a yawn, taking whatever you need, and then exhale, relax down. So inhale, whole body stretch. Exhale, relax down. Once more, inhale, whole body stretch. And then exhale, relax down. And then if there's any other movement that you feel you need, then now is the time to move in that way. Otherwise, you can grab your warm layers, if you need them, your blankets, your eye pillows. Just get ready for your savasana. So just getting nice and comfy. So grabbing whatever you need for your savasana. So making sure that you're nice and comfortable. So get all your little fidgets out of the way. And then when you're ready, you can just begin to relax through your feet. Just relaxing through your lower legs, upper legs. Just allowing both legs to feel heavy and relaxed. You can release any tension in the glutes, any tension in the abdominals. Taking your awareness to your lower back, mid back, upper back, Just allowing the whole of the back to release, relax and soften into the mat. Relaxing through the shoulders, upper arms, lower arms, all the way down into the hands and fingers. Just allowing both arms to feel heavy and relaxed. Releasing any tension in the neck, allowing the head to feel heavy. Relaxing the jaw, maybe parting the teeth slightly, allowing the tongue to move away from the roof of the mouth. And relaxing the eyes and any tension from behind the eyes. Just coming back to rest in the flow of your breath. Just taking a nice long cleansing breath, so inhaling in through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. Inhaling in through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. Once more, inhaling in through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. Just resting in the flow of your breath. Beginning to take yourself back to where we started. So taking yourself back to visualize your lake. Visualize yourself sitting in the shade, outdoors, next to your lake. Visualize the trees, mountains, flowers, grass, boulders. See the sky up above, brilliant shade of blue. Feel this gentle sunlight on your skin. As you look up, see the dappled patterns of the leaves against the blue of the sky. That shade keeping you cool, away from the glare of the sun. Listen to the sound of the birds in the trees. Listen to the gentle breeze blowing in the leaves. And fix your gaze on your lake. Notice the colour of the lake. Notice the stillness of the water. Is it calm? Does it have ripples? Visualize yourself sitting by the lake, resting in the flow of your breath, the calmness of your surroundings filtering through the body. Focus on your breath. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, but relax. Focusing on your breath. watching the ripples of your lake. Now slowly release the vision of your lake and slowly bring your awareness back to your breath. Becoming aware of the whole of the inhale, the whole of the exhale. Becoming aware of your surroundings now. It's becoming aware of the noises both inside the room, outside the room, the noises all around you. Becoming aware of your body lying in this room, lying on your mat. Starting to wake that body, starting to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Starting to move in a way that feels good for you. So maybe take a whole body stretch. Maybe bring the knees into the chest. Whatever you feel you need, now is the time to move in that way. Take a yawn, take a stretch. When you feel ready, gently turning over onto your right hand side. Bringing the knees into the chest. Just taking the hands to the side of the head, supporting the head. And taking 2 or 3 breaths. And when you're ready, you can come up to a sitting position. So joining me in a sitting position when you're ready. Sitting up nice and tall. And taking your hands out to the sides. You can inhale, reach up. And exhale down. You can inhale, reach up. And exhale down. Inhale, reach up, bring the palms together, bring them down to the heart. May the light in me honour and bless the light in you. Namaste. So have a great day, guys. Thanks for joining me. Missing you loads. Stay safe and hopefully we'll be back together soon. Bye, guys. Have a great day. Enjoy the sunshine. Bye bye.